plaintiff, Wilton Cox, was married to the defendant's daughter for over 10 years. But after he filed for divorce, she started spreading rumors that he was cheating and treating her poorly. Wilton is suing because he claims his former in-laws broke into his home and robbed him. Defendants Ann and Jack Holcomb and their daughter Teresa say while Teresa was married to Wilton, he cheated on Teresa when he was overseas. Ann is furious with Wilton because he promised to take care of her daughter even after their divorce, but he's failed to do so.
Start with you.
Yes, Your Honor. I was married to their daughter, who was the lady on the end there, for approximately 10 years, actually just a little over 10 years. Last August, I left the marriage, I filed for divorce, and that caused a rift between the two families whom we've had. What I mean by that is, Your Honor, my family and her family have been extremely close for nearly 25 years. My mother and her mother, best of friends. My sister, that girl, used to go to school together every day. But the problem is these people were good, honest Christian people. They would help anyone in need.
Go ahead, sir.
But when I filed for divorce, things changed. The woman on the end who I was married to, she started spreading lies and rumors to her friends, family, basically anyone who would listen.
About what?
She specifically said that I had been cheating on her, that I was treating her badly, treating her poorly.
Were you?
Absolutely not, Your Honor.
That's not true,
Why'd
Your
you all
Honor.
divorce?
That's not true.
We just simply didn't get along. We got on each other's nerves, as most married couples do, but unfortunately, as the years progress, things get worse.
Why do you look at me?
Yeah, right. You looked at Doyle.
I mean, things get worse as time goes on, and the problem that I had
Not
is
necessarily, sir.
sometimes my memory's not so good, and the ex-wife would get upset with me because she would have to repeat herself quite often, and she started to get a little angry, and when she got angry, she got ugly.
That's not
And
true.
I had a nickname I've called her this since the day we were married, Mad for Days, because when she's mad at something, she will come straight. She won't speak to you for 3 to 4 days. And these wonderful Christian people.
Sir,
Yes, sir.
I've heard you say these good Christian, honest people,
Yes, sir, they were.
but you're suing them for stealing your property.
Yes, sir.
Or they're stealing Christians.
They're still Christians, Your Honor.
All right, they're thieves.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right.
Anyway,
There were some thieves in the Bible that were Christians.
there was a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I read that book twice.
Yeah.
But anyway, we call him Santa.
Catholic Church say you're not supposed to divorce.
I'm not Catholic. I'm not Catholic. This gentleman here spent about 2.5 years growing out his beard. He's a Santa Claus. He's been doing a good Santa Claus for 3 years.
Looks distinguished.
And Santa Jack, as he's known, we have a Santa Claus coming into my home and stealing my toys. Now, what kind of Santa Claus steals toys? With the elves on strike?
Good thieving Christians and
Yeah.
a stealing Santa Claus.
Judas.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that about you good folks. You all want to give some background?
I am not most of those things that he said that I was. I mean, yes, our marriage towards the end, it did go to where neither one of us wanted to be around each other. He did have an affair while he was in Korea, and actually solicited the same lady 2 or 3 years later after he got back from Korea, wanting to know if she still wanted to be his wife, because we were having troubles and he didn't know if we were going to make it. So
How did you find that out?
it was on Yahoo, on the Yahoo website, for everybody, and my whole family could have seen it if they
Sir?
known how to do it.
You don't recall that? I know you said you got a bad memory.
No, actually, no. I
Remember
don't.
that.
As a matter of fact, I think the story's changing. See, the last time I heard it was a Facebook message, is what
No.
you told me. So now I'm here.
Incorrect.
This first time
Did you
I'm
run
hearing
off with a
about
woman from Korea or not?
No, Your Honor.
Didn't.
No, Your Honor.
He's
no,
lying.
sir.
He's lying, because he did, and I do have the documentation.
Show him.
I didn't bring it in the courtroom today, but
Oh.
I do have it with me.
Bring it.
No.
Didn't bring it in.
I do have it with me.
Of course.
But anyways, I got tired of the lying, the cheating, the constant need. He's so selfish. He has 4 cars. What person in today's economy has 4 vehicles?
3.
Yeah, I
And-
don't.
Exactly. I mean, it's always about him. It's always about what new collectible can he get, what new thing can he collect. He's got 5 or 6 collections of guitars, Kiss,
So they came in and stole one of mine.
He has 4 cars. How many did you have?
I have one vehicle that barely runs.
One. You should have divorced
Yes, Your
him
Honor.
then. Probably letting that Korean woman drive one of them.
That's exactly right.
You good folks want to give me some background?
Yes, I'd like to say, Your Honor, that he was very good to my daughter at first. He treated her as a princess. And then I noticed things started changing. And he sat in my living room and told me, "You said you'd take care of my daughter, even after the divorce. And you haven't took care of my daughter
You robbed me.
at all."
Sir, did you want to say something?
No, sir, they've got the background.
All right,
I've
good
got
enough.
the legal part.
No, he has
There you
something
go.
to
The
say
legal
about
part
the legal
you're going
part.
to
Yeah,
discuss.
but-
Sir, tell me about the stolen property.
Yes, sir. When the defendants knew that I would be in school, when I would be away, they came into my home. When I returned home, Your Honor, a brand new laptop that I'd purchased had been taken. I knew then that I had to move out of the house right away because these people could come in and take anything they wanted anytime. And
Why?
exactly.
They had keys?
Yes, Your Honor.
Had you divorced?
Not completely, Your Honor. That was the law in the state of Florida, as if both of people are on the deed.
And you're married. Your wife has access.
On the 17th of October last year, Your Honor.
Let's see it, please,
This
Dora.
is photographs, itemized list of every single item that was stolen. And I just want to
So
say...
who came in to steal it, sir? Who stole it?
The 2 defendants, Your Honor.
Your
I have-
ex-wife wasn't with them?
She was in the other room getting other items.
Came down through the chimney.
Yeah, he came up to the chimney.
That's right.
I would have, but they didn't have one.
Yeah.
Santa Claus in reverse. They were your possessions or possessions that were purchased during the course of the marriage. So she was coming to get her portion of the joint property, and she was getting a hand from mom and dad.
But, sir, in the state of Florida, the premarital assets, they're off limits. It was 1984 when I got those for
Okay,
Christmas.
you didn't tell. I didn't understand that to be the case. You're right, they're premarital assets, and
They
you're
are.
telling me all of these things were premarital assets.
He's
What's
lying.
MIB, sir?
It mint in box.
All right, mint in box. You had a wheel jack, iron hide. What is that?
These are transformers,
Shock
sir.
wave. What is a shock wave?
Sir, those are all transformer collectibles.
Give them to her, please, Dora. Were they purchased during the course of the marriage, any of those items?
Some of them were, yes, sir.
Can
And
you
some of-
circle the ones you believe were purchased during the course of the marriage? What happened since then? Did you call the police since you believe it was your in-laws?
I did call the police.
And what
Your Honor.
happened?
They told me it was a
They
civil
told you that's
matter.
your wife.
They said it was a civil matter.
Are you all divorced now?
As a matter of fact, we are divorced now, and
Okay,
that's
so did this come up in divorce court?
It did, Your Honor. The opposition
And what did
attorney.
the judge say?
The last 2 pages of what I gave you, sir, that is an official transcript of our divorce case. That is exactly what the judge said. Look at the last 2 pages. It's an official transcript.
I know it. Look, I know.
I'm sorry, I'm getting.
I've been a
Yeah, I
judge.
want to show some enthusiasm.
I was elected judge in '94 in Detroit.
Oh, well,
Yeah, that's
you
been
know
a
more
minute.
about this than I
Yeah,
do. You got
that's
it.
been a minute.
Okay.
What I do see is something that says the parties shall henceforth retain any personal property items in their respective possession.
Yes, currently at that time, yes, sir, absolutely.
So has there been an order since that time, a different
no,
order?
Your Honor.
So why shouldn't I go with what this judge said? You keep what you have in your possession, she keeps what she has in her possession. You're trying to put it on them because the judge already told you what would have to happen if she was involved. So I see the game you're trying to put down. You say, okay, I sue them. No, they were accomplices to your wife. If you have something different than the final order, hand me that. Anything different from the judge saying you
Can I
keep
see
what
that?
you
Can I
have?
see that, sir? I just want to make sure I want to make sure I gave him the right thing,
Yeah,
Your
no,
Honor.
read it, sir. Read it. Read what it says. Do you have something after that?
I do, sir. Hold on one
Okay,
second. sir.
good. Let me give you everything you gave to me back.
Yes.
An order. This isn't an order, that's transcripts. Take it back. I want an order.
Order.
Yes, order.
No, sir, I don't
I
have
know
an
you
order for the
don't.
item.
Your claim is dismissed. Have a good day.
Thank you.
I want to tell him that I hope he's satisfied and he'll leave us alone. And she's got a lot to say.
I'm glad it's over, and I'm glad the judge saw our point of view and saw the real truth, because I'm tired of his lies, and now I can be done with all of his lies.
I'm just glad it's all over with, and I'm glad the judge saw through everything that he was saying.